Moving on, India and Japan are now entering a new era of bilateral cooperation, and China is not taking this lightly. After Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's high-profile state visit to India, Beijing issued a statement. Cooperation between the two countries should not hamper the interests of a third party. The three-day India-Japan summit was about far more than investment. Remember, Tokyo's $61 billion commitment to New Delhi was only part of the story. The outcome of the summit was bound to have far-reaching impact. Takaichi's visit wasn't just about investment diplomacy. It was more about Japan's geopolitical realignment. After the summit talks between Prime Ministers Modi and Takaichi, India and Japan announced a slew of deals, from economic partnership frameworks, a defense pact, to a shared military R&D. Now, Beijing, who has for long maintained its dominance on Asian supply chain networks, is concerned. The summit came at a time when China and Japan's relations hit their lowest point in years. Just days before her visit, Beijing imposed export curbs on 40 Japanese entities, including defense firms and research institutes. At the center of the controversy is Taiwan. Beijing is retaliating for Japan's security commitment to Taiwan. Not months ago, remember, the Japanese Prime Minister had issued her open warning. Any hostility towards Taiwan would warrant an action from Japan. In fact, in a joint statement, both India and Japan expressed serious concerns over the situation in the East China Sea and the South China Sea. They oppose unilateral actions that endanger the freedom of navigation, as well as attempts to change the status quo by force. Beijing for long has viewed the self-ruled island nation of Taiwan as its own, and it has even vowed to bring it under its control. Takaichi's warning was bound to rattle China. But beyond Taiwan, Beijing has tightened rare earth exports to major economies, including Japan, India, and the United States. In fact, it has a near monopoly on processing.